Hey there, in this quick video, I want to talk about why chronic stress can actually make you tired. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Jessica. I'm a naturopathic doctor, acupuncturist, and a health coach. And usually I like to think about stress in three different buckets. We have physical stress, chemical stress, and emotional or psychological stress. Now, it's probably easy to see why physical stress can make you tired and feel exhausted, right? So let's take, for example, you break a bone or you've been training really hard and started a new exercise program, right? It's easy to see while repairing the bone or the muscle, we're going to use our body's resources to help the healing process. And that in turn is going to make us feel more tired. All those resources are going towards the healing cascade or towards repair. That makes sense, right? The same is true for chemical stress. Let's take, for example, something like a mercury toxicity. Maybe you eat way too much sushi or way too much canned fish or something. That chemical stressor also causes the body to start to go into different types of metabolic processes in order to remove the stressor or to remove the allergen. In the case of something like mercury or even an environmental allergy, the body is working overtime. It's working with the immune system. It's working to deal with things like oxidative stress. All these can either affect our immune system or it can go on to affect our mitochondrial processes as far as how much energy we're producing or our utilization of that energy. So again, easy to see how this chemical or environmental toxin can cause a stressor to the body. Now, the thing about these is that at some point, these stressors usually end, right? The bone is healed, you repair the muscle, you remove the allergen, or you overcome or reverse the toxicity, you do some type of detox, right? Now, this is different when it comes to emotional or psychological stress. Now, that usually comes from things like our jobs, our families, our spouse, our finances, things that we usually can't change in the short term. And these stressors don't often end. We just continue to adapt to them. Well, your body doesn't actually realize that there is a difference between that physical response or that chemical response or the emotional response. Regardless of the type of stress, the body has to mount the appropriate response. And with that chronic stress from a psychological or emotional stressor, it just keeps going. So we never actually end that loop. And your body has to continuously respond to that, and that taxes your available resources. So with that type of chronic stress, we can then start to see downstream effects in our metabolism or even in our hormone regulation. So for example, glucose can often become dysregulated when you are chronically stressed. I have a video all about insulin resistance and chronic stress. If you want to click here, you can check that out. Other things that happen is we start to dysregulate the way we metabolize lipids. It starts to interfere with fatty acid synthesis. So we have problems building more muscle and problems with burning fat. So often we may see an issue with weight loss. It can start to affect our other hormones as well. As I've mentioned before in a previous video, when cortisol is chronically elevated, it starts to wreak havoc on some of our other hormonal cascades as well. It can also affect our immune system. We can start to see some immune system dysregulation. And also with this type of chronic stress, we also start to see a lot of inflammatory processes happening. All of these types of reactions are very taxing on your body. They're using your energy to go basically put out fires elsewhere in the body. And that is oftentimes why you feel so tired. And don't forget that it can also affect your sleep. So if you're not sleeping or if you're not going through all the different stages of sleep, not getting enough deep sleep, of course you're going to feel tired. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that you learned something about why chronic stress can be so taxing to the body. And if you have questions about how to recover from this or how to deal with this, then why don't you click the link below? You can learn more about my program, The Better Health Blueprint. Inside this program is literally exactly what I do to help people with stress management. It's all about using functional medicine along with some accountability and along with some expert guidance in order to get you through to make those changes necessary to deal with the stress. So please do not wait until you hit burnout in order to deal with this. I promise it's a lot easier if you don't wait. So if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment below, click the notification bell and subscribe so that you can know when I post a new video. Of course, leave a thumbs up and be sure to tune into the next video where I'm going to discuss some of the functional tests that I use to actually see the effects of this chronic stress. It's pretty cool and it helps to see what's happening inside your body. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye.